right, so let me just talk about reverse mortgages. You should not look at reverse mortgage in the context of return on equity or return on investment. Return on investment, I guess you could say return on equity. It has nothing to do with that. The reverse mortgage is the only tool out there. There is no other tool out there that takes the equity you have in your home, it connects it with an income stream that allows you to A, stay in your home, and B, not have a debt payment. There is no other tool that does that. The reverse mortgage is the only tool that does that. You have equity in your home here, you need cash here. You want to stay in your home and you don't want to have a payment, a debt. There's no other way to make this happen, to make that bridge happen between these two fists. There's no other way. The reverse mortgage is the only tool for that. And people want to look at it like, hey, well, it's a negative equity or it's a negative IRR, internal rate of return. That's completely irrelevant, because reverse mortgage, again, it serves the point to access your equity, allow you to stay in your home and not have any debt payment. And so because that, the negative IRR is irrelevant. And a lot of people even want to look at a reverse mortgage in terms of like an annuity, an income annuity. And I don't even think that's the case. Because an income annuity, there are other ways to have access to the cash that you're using for the income annuity, but there is no other way to have access to the equity in your home. And anyway, so I think if you have an income need and you have equity, and you don't want to move, I don't get why you would not consider reverse mortgage. Now, I'm not saying go do it. I'm not saying that, because they have fees to it, without question. If you want to leave a legacy via your home to your children, reverse mortgage might not be the best way, because reverse mortgage costs money and the interest rate is rather high relative to a fixed rate mortgage. But I mean, other than that, if like for me, I don't care if I leave my house to my kids. I just want the equity, so I'm using my reverse mortgage. In fact, if anything, the reverse mortgage allows me to have more money in the market, which I believe will outperform, but I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. I do care, but at the end of the day, the only thing I care about is making sure that Charlotte and I have a good retirement as cheaply as possible from a tax perspective and as bountiful as possible from an income perspective. And the reverse mortgage does that. Again, if I want to stay in my home and I don't want a debt payment, the reverse mortgage is the perfect tool, and it's the only tool for that. So don't get wrapped around the axle of ROI and stuff. It's not the way to look at reverse mortgages. All right, we'll talk more about it, but just don't get too deep on that. We'll talk more about how you should look at reverse mortgages later, but just want to point that out there real quick. Thanks now.